Welcome to MHStv. I'm Jack Osborne and this is your news for Friday, October 21st, 2021. The second grading period will be coming to an end on November 6th, shortly after fall break, which takes place on October 25th through the 29th. As deadlines approach, make sure to have all your work completed and turned in before the end of the grading period. In addition to fall break, on October 20th, there was no school due to parent-teacher conferences. Enjoy the upcoming days off and make sure to stay caught up on all your work. Clubs and academic teams are back at MHS. One group you can join here is the GSA.
This is the Gay Straight Alliance, the GSA. This is meant to be a safe space for anybody, whether you're straight or questioning, or if you are a part of the LGBTQ+ spectrum.
It's a fun place just to talk about sexuality and educate yourself further, as well as just make new friends.
There are several activities that take place during GSA meetings.
During these meetings, we spend our time planning ahead, like for fundraisers, providing support for students going through hard times, making friends, playing games like Kahoots. We have coloring sheets, we have crafting days, like making bracelets and doing tie-dye.
Each member has their own reasons for joining.
I wanted to join the club because I feel comfortable, and it also helped me make friends, well along with just making me feel comfortable with just who I am.
It helped just educate Mishawaka in general about just the LGBT community, as well as just give you a safe place to go and be yourself.
Why is the GSA so important for MHS?
I think it's important for us to have this club because it opens people's eyes more about how the LGBTQ community works.
It's important for so many reasons to be able to provide a place, like I said, a safe space for people, just to be themselves, to have a place where they feel heard and respected.
I know for a fact that it helped me be more comfortable with the person that I am, and I just feel like it helps people just work out how they feel, and that they shouldn't be scared to feel that way.
The GSA meets in room 260 from 3:10 to 4 p.m. every Tuesday. Feel free to come and be in a safe place for you to talk and make new friends. Quiz Bowl is still looking for members to join their team, which meets until 4:45 on Mondays and Thursdays. Speaking of Quiz Bowl, they had their first match on Tuesday due to parent-teacher conferences held on Wednesday. Talk to Ms. Zeiger in room 267 for more information about joining. In less than a month will be the opening night for the fall play, Charlotte's Web. Students have been hard at work rehearsing and are excited for the performance. This show is on November 19th and 20th at 7 p.m. and November 21st at 2 p.m. Yesterday was the first choir concert of the year. Show choir performed for the second time ever with their Cinemania performance featuring songs from movies. Treble and concert choir also performed for the first time since being introduced to the program earlier this year. The choir now looks forward for preparing for their Vespers performance. Last Thursday, the high school orchestra along with 7th and 8th graders performed during the fall concert at the auditorium. The students of 7th and 8th grade opened their concert by presenting their achievements. Then, the students of the high school orchestra performed several pieces, including a tango and Halloween music. The Mishawaka Education Foundation has approved and paid for a brand new TV studio here at Mishawaka High School. The studio will be a cool new place for students to present information and record segments. Be on the lookout for more information regarding this exciting new project. Soon we will have new procedures for calling out of SCM schools. The first change is for local numbers. You will have to use the area code 574 in order to make calls from the school phones. The second change will be dialing 8 instead of 9 to call out from the school phone. The school board approved some new mask guidelines for certain groups of students last week. Students who are participating in indoor athletics and PE will not be required to wear a mask while participating. Same goes for fine arts like band and choir. This only applies while participating in these activities. After fall break, SCM students will have another short week due to November 2nd, the first e-learning day of the school year. This is because November 2nd is election day as well as the makeup day for the ASVAB. Students will be encouraged to stay home and work on assignments on Canvas made by their teachers. Now for an update on some school sports.
Trials for basketball cheerleading have come to an end. Congratulations to everyone who made the freshman, JV, and varsity teams. We're excited to have you cheer on our Cavemen. Last Saturday, the Cavemen cross-country team went to Oxbow County Park to race in regionals. Ryan Hoopengunner placed 7th and Liam Bauschke placed 10th for the boys. Jill Whalebrook got 15th and Corinne Flick got 16th place for the girls. The boys placed 5th and are advancing to semi-state. The girls placed 6th, however, Jill Whalebrook and Corinne Flick are going to semi-state individually. Tomorrow, the team will be at Huntington to race at the New Haven semi-state race. Good luck to the Cavemen cross-country team. As our Cavemen volleyball team won their first round of sectionals on Thursday as they beat Riley 3-0. Then they went to take on Michigan City Saturday afternoon for the second round, and they beat them 3-0. Then they advanced to the championship against LaPorte, and they ended up losing to LaPorte 0-3. That closed the volleyball season off for the year. Last Friday, the Cavemen football team went against Northridge for the last game of the regular season, with seniors Justin Fisher and Davion Taylor, Milan Burst, juniors Chase Gooden and Shaz Hardy, all scoring for the Cavemen, with the defense getting a safety and 2 interceptions, one from Milan Burris and one from Aiden Houghton, making the final score 58-14. The Cavemen end their season with a 7-2 record. Good job, Cavemen. The Cavemen ended up 3rd in the NLC Conference behind runner-up Warsaw, with Concord winning the NLC Championship. This week is a bye week. The Cavemen will play either LaPorte or Concord the following Friday, while South Bend Adams plays Goshen, and whoever wins that game will move on to play Michigan City in the second round. Indiana high school basketball has a new rule this year. It was approved by the MHSAA. As the rule states, if a team is in the lead by 35 or more points in the second half, the clock will run till the end of the game. That is your sports for the week. Now for a look at the local news.
If you have noticed that on the corner of Mishawaka Avenue and Main Street, some buildings have been demolished. The businesses that were in these buildings were Callan Hair, Leather Banana, and Viley Shoes. The mayor tweeted last Monday that the demolition was not a city project and that new development was rumored, but no plans were presented, and to stay tuned. Notre Dame was off this week, but there is good news regarding their games on November 6th and 20th. The St. Joseph Health Department and Notre Dame are partnered enough to give out free football tickets to residents who get the first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. If you get the first dose, you will receive 2 free tickets to your choice of either their game against Navy on November 6th or their game against Georgia Tech on November 20th. Both games will be at Notre Dame Stadium. The city's $59.3 million budget has been announced by Mayor Dave Wood. Employees of the police and fire departments are to receive 5% salary raises. Other proposals include a new city hall and a pay raise to the street department director of Mishawaka. In local business news, McAllister's located by Notre Dame has closed. A sign on their door refers customers to the location on Grape Road. Also, permits show the Chick-fil-A to be built on Notre Dame's campus is moving forward. It will be located in the Duncan Student Center attached to the Notre Dame Stadium. Planning on going out this Halloween, the official times for trick-or-treating have been released. St. Joe County, Lakeville, Mishawaka, and Walkerton all start at 5 p.m. and end at 7 p.m. North Liberty will be starting a little early this year at 4 p.m. and going to 7 p.m. And these will all commence on Sunday, the 31st of this October. And that is all your news for today. Shout out to Miss McCartney. We will be off next week, but we'll be back after fall break.